Taipei, started the tournament as the #3 seed against Chou Tien, the current world #1. The delightful Chou Tien Chen, wonderful personality. Well, this for Chou Tien is a 4th semi-final in his 4th appearance at either the Super Series finals or World Tour finals, as they're now called. So remarkable consistency by this man, Chou Tien. This will be a 14th meeting between these two players, and Chou Tien has won 9 of the previous 13, including the last 3. Last time they met was in the semi-final of the Singapore Open. It was a 750 event earlier this year. 28-26, 21-19. Chou Tien won in Singapore, and Chou Tien went on to win the title there. In fact, he's won 4 titles this year: India Open, French Open, Singapore, and the Indonesian Open. Chou Tien Chen has won a couple of titles this year: the Thailand Masters and the Arctic Open. That was a 500 event. First World Tour title above 300 for over 5 years for the 34-year-old from Taipei. Currently #9 on the world ranking. Has been as high as 2, and 180 equates to about 5'11". This is his 2nd semi-final at the End of Year Championships, in his 7th appearance at this prestigious event. Now, on the first 2 days, he lost his first 2 matches against Li Sijia and Li Shifeng, and beat Anders Antonsen yesterday, his last 2 matches, in 3 games. Chou Tien, 28 years of age, from Nantong in Jiangsu province, and he's the taller of the 2, a little over 6 foot tall, and he's enjoying his 27th consecutive week as world #1. World Championship silver medalist going back 6 years. But really a fantastic year so far, as I was alluding to a moment ago. He beat Jonathan Christie on Wednesday, then the reigning world champion, Kunluwutuida-san, came from 6-14 down in the deciding game, which he won 25-23, saved a match point en route, and then knowing that he had already qualified for the semi-final stage, not perhaps his best performance yesterday when he played and lost against Kodai Naraoka. Jeetan Bat from Australia is our umpire for this one, and the service judge from New Zealand. Sun Jun, the Chinese men's singles coach. And Chou Tien Chen will have his physio, Victoria Cow. There she is on the coach's bench for him. Prefers not to have a coach, or if you've got support like Victoria Cow, who needs a coach? Yeah. First semi-final was 4 years ago for Chou Tien Chen.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, China. And on my left, Chou Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei.
Oh, that's just wide. Well, it's quite extraordinary to think that Chou Tien Chen lost his first 2 matches in the group stage, and some may be wondering how on earth he's qualified. Well, to explain that, tragically, yesterday, Lee Si-ja of Malaysia was a game and 15-11 up in the second game when he had to retire injured, and therefore all of his matches within the group then become null and void as far as the calculations as to who qualifies for the semi-final stage are made. Now, I was lucky enough to speak to Lee Si-ja's mother this morning at the hotel. He's had an MRI scan. They hadn't had the results of that yet, but they're trying to get him back home to Malaysia as soon as possible to start his treatment, and we all wish him a speedy and full recovery.
Yeah. Yeah, he was up 13-5 when the accident happened.
Yeah.
And was playing some of the best badminton that I've seen him play.
That's well left. Now, Steen, I'm really interested to see this, you know, because, oh, we've got a challenge here from Chou Chi. I think that's a little rash. He's hitting with the drift. And it was indeed out, so he's lost a challenge. Yeah, the reason I'm looking forward to this is because the last time I called a match or saw Chou Chi playing was in the second round of the China Open, where he was the #1 seed, and he lost in very disappointing style to Anthony Ginting, 21-11, 21-8, and he talked after the match despairingly about how he'd lost his motivation. He didn't know what to do, whether to retire.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's another challenge here. This is, I think, quite extraordinary. But obviously, with him coming through an hour-and-a-half battle on Thursday against the reigning world champion, Wu Tisan, one assumes that he's back enjoying his badminton and ready to fight again.
Yeah, we don't know. That's a good challenge.
That time, a good challenge.
We don't know whether he's totally refound his motivation. Sometimes you need time to get perspective on things. But what we can say is that he's doing a professional job, playing well.
Yeah, my assumption, Steen, was the fact that if you're 6-14 down in a deciding game against the reigning world champion, there's got to be some fighting spirit in there.
Exactly. There's a lot of opportunities to start feeling sorry for yourself and find reasons to let that match go.
4-2. Set is over. 3-4.
But it's understandable that that he was a little bit in a limbo after the Olympics. He came into the Olympics a hot favorite. I hope that he's come to the conclusion that not getting that Olympic medal doesn't nullify the way he played up until the Olympics, where he was clearly the best player in the world.
Yeah. He won the first 3 Super 750 events of the year. And to that, 2 of the Super 1000 events, he was in the final, winning in Indonesia, having lost in the final of the Malaysian Open. So 5 finals in his first 6 World Tour tournaments of the year.
Yeah.
That's remarkable. missed it.
Service over, 5-all.
Well, Chou Tien Chen trying to make a little bit of history today, because there's never been a player playing under the Chinese Taipei flag in the final of the men's singles at the end-of-year championships. Of course, they've had a women's singles champion. Tai Su-ying has been in 7 finals, winning 4 of them. Smashing that from only half court.
To our left.
7-5.
Brilliant. That's one of his favourite shots, isn't it, Steve? That cross-court smash.
Yeah. Very, very efficient when the aim is dialed in. Especially when it's paired with the straight down the line smash. 2 shots looks almost the same for the opponent. Very, very hard to cover both.
8-5.
Oh, my goodness, that's perfection from Chou Tien Chen. That net shot.
6-8.
Look how he was standing his ground at the net, Chou. Beautiful. Stood his ground again.
Super anticipation.
7-8.
It's also lovely to see Chou Tien Chen playing so well again, isn't it, Steen?
Yeah, it is.
Given the fact that at the beginning of last year, he was diagnosed with the early stages of colon cancer.
Oi, oi, oi.
Brilliant. Great tactical awareness from Chou Chi.
It's like you see in the cartoons when the hero runs over a cliff, past a cliff, and suddenly has to backpedal to get back in. Yeah, but that story of Chou Tien Chen, in contrast to Chou Chi, who is also struggling, or not also, but is struggling to find the motivation. Say, okay, should we change histories and see if you can find some kind of motivation? Sometimes it helps to be out with some problems, not very nice with as serious problems as Chou had, but
good defense. It's landed on the line. That's brilliant from Chou. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that, you know, for all badminton players, myself included, it wasn't until I had a serious injury that I realised how much I loved it and how much I wanted to be back on court again.
yeah, and the thing is, and that's perhaps why we should take it really seriously what Chou Tien has said, because he has suffered serious injury, and he says,
Yeah.
I'm playing with pain day in, day out, and he's doing a really good job. We have to say that, getting back to world #1.
Yeah.
Following that ankle injury.
Which needed surgery.
Back in 2019, Indonesia Open against Anders Antonsen.
This is the straight smash that you were talking about. Because he has that capability, it makes the cross-court smash from that same position so deadly.
Yeah. So you should be very careful playing Chou Tien in exact that position. Sometimes there's a rhythm that is super nice also in terms of footwork, where you just make the moves, go up and hit the shots. You want to avoid that as an opponent.
Super. Good body smash. We've seen the full variety from Chou Tien from that round the head position, cross court straight, and that type of body smash. And it is the current world #1 who has the 1 point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the opening game. Beautiful movement, that round the head position. So Chou Tien with the 1 point advantage. Oh, that's absolutely magnificent. Yeah, that's inch perfect as well. Was that? Wasn't plumb on the line, it was just a fraction inside the line. Wow. Hitting winners at will at the moment.
Exactly. And I can understand why some people might think, why on earth can't you find the motivation to stand on the center court, have 10,000 people cheering for you, hitting winners, and they go to work every single day and would give everything to get a chance to stand on the center court. The thing is, they don't see all the things that is needed to be able to do these things day in and day out throughout your life, ever since you were a child.
Yeah, because, I mean, if we could all just turn up and go on the center court and play great badminton, but it's the hours of preparation, the training, the practice, pushing yourself to the limit. It takes its toll. Wow, guessed correctly.
Oi, oi, oi.
That's amazing.
Fantastic smash from Chou. She likes it, Victoria Cao.
Perfection.
That's good quality.
Service over. 15-11.
Both silver medalists at the last 2 Asian Games.
Yeah, that's
These
right.
two.
That's right.
This man back in 2018 in Jakarta, and Chou Tien Chen last year in this very city. Oh, that's well taken.
Service over. 16-12. Service over. 13-16.
Amazing. Oh, that's brilliant. Down on the floor one moment, hitting the cross-court winner the next. Gets up so quickly, and look at that. The tactical awareness to know that's where the gap was.
I think this is an important game for Chou. I think he must do everything he can to try and get back and take this first game here. He played a much tougher match yesterday. Stayed on court for a longer time against Anders Antonsen.
An hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah. And he had a tough match, his second group match against Li Shifeng. It was also a tough one where we saw some signs towards the end that he was perhaps lacking a little bit in stamina.
Yeah, that was an hour and 13 minutes. Chou Tien lost his final group match yesterday in just 30 minutes. Yeah, and as I indicated earlier, he already knew that he had qualified for the semi-final stage.
Yeah, it didn't matter whether he won or lost that match. He was still going to win the group because he'd beaten the other two that could challenge him. And it's just super valuable in these group stage tournaments. If you can get a little bit of a break, a little bit of luck going your way. Chou had that with the withdrawal of Li Shifeng. Otherwise, he would have had to win in straight games against Antonsen to go on to the semi-finals. But he had to work harder than his opponent of today.
Oh, did a full pirouette there with that defensive shot, Chou.
Wow.
That's fantastic. Well, he's going to challenge that, Chou.
That must be so that Chou Tien Chen can get a closer look at how beautifully it was placed, the way I see it.
Yeah, I thought it was good too.
Yeah. But they're always a little bit tricky, the ones that slides over the sideline.
Yeah, it's super. So game point opportunities for Chou Tien. Converts on his first. What a simply stunning opening game by the current world #1, Chou Tien. 21-14 in 22 minutes. Look at that delicate little block for the outright winner. Well, he played a brilliant opening game, did Chou Tien. Winning it 21-14 against Chou Tien Chen. Nice.
Service over. 1 love.
Well, I think Chou Tien showing us in that opening game exactly why he is the world #1.
Yeah, he looked in control throughout the game. But as far as I recall, when Chou played Li Shifeng, he actually played better on the near side here with the drift.
Nice punch clear. And he is a player that thrives off lots of matches.
Yeah.
Chou Tien Chen. In fact, this is his 26th tournament of the year, individual tournament. Oh, my goodness, a bit of trickery. Yeah, super smash from Chou Tien.
Service over, 1-3.
Brilliant. Oh, he absolutely threaded that down the line. I mean, for a 34-year-old, who's actually going to turn 35 next month, Chou Tien Chen plays such a physical style of game. It's quite remarkable, but you only have to look at the man, look at him. I mean, the physicality, he's so physically strong. But you would think that a player that relies more on his physicality would struggle more as they get a little older.
Yeah, but I think that's because we compare to the past, and I think the athletes of today are taking much better care of themselves. The science that's involved, the recovery, the nutrition. I can recall when Victor Axelsen bought some compression pants that he was using after a match. People were laughing, but now it's common. Nutrition has become much better.
Nice block. I agree with everything you've said, but I also believe we've seen it in women's singles, for instance. The players that have big skills, wonderful skill repertoire, are able to keep going even though they're not as fast as they were before. Whereas the players that rely on retrieving capabilities and the physicality, they're struggling more.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I think it's amazing for Chou Tien Chen, who to a large extent does rely on his physicality.
Yeah, but he's got all the skills as well. He can do anything. I clearly recall that a couple of years ago I said if I could choose a player to be a personal coach for, I would choose him, because I feel that he has so much potential. Speed of movement, explosiveness, technical skills, touch.
Set is over, 6-3.
Good start to this second game by Chou Tien Chen.
Oh, that's a good deception.
Yeah, that's always the problem in singles. If you play the cross-court shot and it's not a winner, or getting your opponent in dire straits, and then you've got the full diagonal of the court to scamper yourself. And Chou Tien Chen late to the net.
And that's perhaps, when we talk about this physicality, that could be one of the areas where we could see it first when it's when Father Time is catching up. The defensive movements, that's where you need the most power to break the movements and to adjust. Oh, that's a beauty.
That's unbelievable.
Lands well in front of the white service line.
Slow drop. How often do you see that in men's singles? Not a lot. That was played to perfection.
Super strong play. Wow!
Fantastic. What a recovery by Chou Tien Chen. Pushed it long.
9-5.
Who chose ends, Steen?
Chou.
And he won the toss.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It might be because we get selective pictures of Victoria Carr, but I can't recall having seen pictures of her where she's been a little bit disappointed or sad or anything.
No.
And sometimes we glance at the coaching chair, even when she's not at the picture in our screen. Always supportive.
Service over. 6-9.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's missed it. Well, no wonder Chou Tien Chen is challenging that. I saw that as out. You're not guessing, Steen?
No, it was too fast for me. I should have been able to see that, but I didn't dare.
Courage, man, courage.
You're far ahead of me in the calculation.
10-6.
Wow.
Had a feeling in the last 4 or 5 rallies that Chou Tien is trying to up the pace. even if he doesn't get the reward immediately, I think the pace might take its toll on Chou in the long run.
Looked like a tired shot from Chou Tien Chen, just slightly slow to react.
Yeah.
That's a sign of the fatigue.
So how quickly do you recover?
Exactly.
At what heart rate do you start producing too much lactic acid? Bicycling, that's alpha and omega to know that. But I think the same is a very valid parameter in badminton, especially in the singles disciplines.
It's way long. Yeah. And for relatively quick points for Chou Tien to be back level at 10-all.
Yeah, and points where Chou hasn't really had any counterplay, so to speak. He's been retrieving most of the time.
Well, he's challenging that. Whatever happens, whether it's in or out, it's the mid-game interval. Chou is wrong on this. He's got no challenges left in this second game.
Oh. And he is wrong.
He is wrong. So, on a run of 5 straight points, it is Chou Tien who has the advantage at the mid-game interval. So 11-10, the advantage to Chou Tien, as indeed was the case in the opening game. Now, I need to just correct myself quickly. It was the second challenge that Chou had made in this second game, but I'd remembered incorrectly because there was one down his backhand side, and he challenged it. It was called good, and in fact, it was out, so he had the correct challenge.
Yeah.
So he does have one challenge left. But this is 6 straight points now for Chou Tien. And Chou Tien just 9 points away from becoming the 5th player in 3 or more men's singles finals. Of course, Victor Axelsen holds the record. He's been in 5 finals, winning 7 finals, winning 5 titles. Lee Chong-wei was in 5 finals, Chen Long 3, Momota in 3. Oh. Great defense.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Badminton of the highest caliber.
13-11.
7 of the last 8 points to Chou Tien Chen. Momentum definitely with the world #1. That's a great lift. That's amazing control at the net from Chou Tien Chen.
Service over.
Longest rally so far at 29 shots. That's not many, is it, Steen?
No. But it shows that it's players that are they're not afraid of playing rallies, but they're not rally-style players. They go for the attack, the initiative whenever the chance is there. Oh, he's challenging, yeah.
Challenges called in.
That was also my impression that it was long. Which was wrong.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 13-all. Play.
Overdone it.
14-13.
It's almost as if one player goes all-out attack for 5 rallies, then needs a bit of a break, while
Exactly.
the other one goes all out for
Exactly.
5 rallies.
I think the previous rally took its toll again on Chou.
Service over. 14-all.
Well, apparently it's taken its toll on both players because they've wandered off court. Super.
Service over. 15-14.
We've seen some wonderful attacking play from both players today.
15 all.
Good follow-up. There was a full stretch on the defensive shot, Chou, and that's why his block back to the net was a little loose.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of battle for the initiative at the net. It's difficult for both players to play from a defensive position.
$16 all.
Luring him into playing that flat shot, Chou Tien. Playing his previous shot a little bit extra into the court, so it's difficult to play that one. Difficult for Chou to play the net. And she alert on the flat shots.
Set is over. 17 all.
Point for point at the moment since the mid-game interval. That's a missed opportunity. Mind you, I suspect that the net shot was tumbling ferociously. Oh, it seemed to have it seemed to have a bit of spin on it. It's not often you see Chou Tien Chen this fired up.
No.
Point after point. 18 all. Oh. Well, it was cool goods. It did look awfully flat, didn't it, that smash? I couldn't see because Chou Tien was between me and the shuttle landing.
Yes, the same here. But from the trajectory, it looked rather flat. Yeah.
Indeed, it was long.
Chou obviously realized that.
Yeah, because there was no celebration after the rally.
No.
He knew it was flat and
Knew
long.
it was going to be reversed.
Two tantalising points from a third final for Chou Tien. Brilliant. He was standing his ground at the net, Chou Tien, and I think that's forced his opponent into error. Look how he was ready to pounce Chou Tien. And it's two match point opportunities. Oh, goodness, he slipped.
Oi.
amazing pace.
Wow!
And Chi, the current world #1, throws his racket in delight because he is through to a third men's singles final at the end of year championships. And that's nice sportsmanship shown by both players at the end. Both smiling. They know it was a terrific match with some terrific rallies. Dynamic, exciting men's singles played at the very highest level. Umpire just confirming that scoreline of 21-14, 21-18. A match lasting 51 minutes. Steen, there was some great attacking badminton in that.
That was amazing badminton, and not at least the last rally, that was amazing.
Chou Tien, winner of the end-of-year championships in 2018. A beaten finalist last year, through to a third final, a second consecutive at the year-ending championships. That, the final block, he read it well. And Chou Tien Chen, who gave the match his all. Chou Tien appears to me to be back. Not only playing well, but back, motivated to do well. Confirmation of the scoreline, 21-14, 21-18 in 51 minutes. The victory to Chou Tien. Well, the home fans certainly enjoying that. Coming up next is the second of the men's doubles semi-finals. The #1 seeds Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen up against the Indonesians Gutama and Isfahani. Welcome back to the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Centre Gymnasium. A venue for a second consecutive year of the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. Plenty for the fans to do, apart from watching some great badminton. And the fans have flocked here all week. Well, coming up next is the second of the men's doubles semi-finals. And Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, World Championships silver medalists, trying to become the first Danes in the men's doubles final for 12 years. They're up against Gautama and Isfahani, who are trying to make it through to the final in their first ever World Tour finals. Gossifei and Noor Izzuddin came through a thriller, saving 6 match points against Alfian and Ardianto in our first men's doubles semi-final. And of course, 2 pairs from Indonesia at semi-final stage. Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen against Sabah Karyaman Gautama and Mohammed Reza Palivi Isfahani. The Danes, Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen. Trying to make it through to a 6th World Tour tournament final this year. And as far as the Indonesians are concerned, they too are trying to make it through to a 6th World Tour tournament final of the year. They've only won 1 title. That was the Spain Masters. But when you consider that they start